Well, good morning to you there. You're obviously in a very snowy scene, but can you tell us how badly has this situation got?
Well, this is like a winter wonderland here in this street, but it's a totally different picture outside of the city. We're here in Bad Reichenhall, that's the south part of Bavaria. We had a lot of snow in the evening yesterday through the night, and a lot of snow that is coming on top of the snow already laying around. We had catastrophic scenes on the highways here around Munich, a lot of traffic jams. We have people killed in their cars. We have one boy killed yesterday by a tree that was falling down onto the boy because of the heavy snow on the tree. The boy was killed and then later found by his mother, and that's another death that we have to talk about in these days with all this snow. With snow coming down the mountains and covering tourists and people who live here, and it's expected to get even worse in the next couple of days.
Well, a lot of tragic circumstances you're describing there. And how prepared are emergency services for this kind of weather?
Well, in this region of Europe, of Germany, of Austria, they are used to snow. But if you talk to the people here, they say it's unexpected to be like this. The snow is normally all through the winter coming down, but now we have all this snow in like 2-3 days. That's not normal. That's too much even for the authorities here to handle. We see here always there's some kind of help going on to clear the streets all over Munich, all over Bavaria, and we have now the army in place. Also the German Bundeswehr is standing by to help. The big problem right now is the snow on the buildings, because the snow is getting heavier, it's getting wetter, and now it's getting so heavy that some buildings are probably collapsing, so they have to clean all the buildings of the snow. That's a big problem right now. And of course, the avalanches are still a big problem for the tourists here in the mountains.
Well, yeah, very briefly now, well, you're describing how bad it is now. You mentioned that the weather is likely to get worse or continue in this vein. So what is expected?
Well, shortly the rain is coming because the temperatures are rising. Rain is coming. Rain is falling on the snow. It's getting heavier. It's getting icy. That's a big problem for the roads. That's a big problem for the buildings. And yeah, that's the expected weather for the next couple of days. So no end in sight for this snow chaos, as the people say here in Bavaria.